Good morning and welcome back to Morning Manna. My name is Bryson, and this week we are exploring stories of Jesus and his disciples. Today we're going to dive into a conversation where Peter questions Jesus on a really important topic. So let's take a look here in Matthew 18:21 through 22. And Peter came up and said to him, "Lord, how many times shall my brother sin against me and I still forgive him? Up to 7 times?" And Jesus said to him, "I do not say to you up to 7 times, but up to 77 times. See, this passage doesn't stop here, as Jesus would continue on to give a parable, which I highly recommend that you go and read right after this. But let's look at this through Peter's eyes real quick. Peter is kind of like a teacher's pet. He's coming to Jesus, asking a question, and he's framing it in a way that makes him sound and look really good. Because when you think about it, forgiving someone 7 times is pretty great. Because if someone walks up to me, punches me in the face 7 times, and I forgive them every single time they do it, I would consider this to be a win in my life and would say that was quite the righteous act. However, Jesus ups the stakes and he says up to 77 times. Just imagine the look on Peter's face when Jesus replies with this. He was probably floored when Jesus said 77. Because the truth is that Jesus wasn't countering with a specific number. He wasn't saying go and count specifically to 77 times to forgive someone. Instead, he was giving such a big number that would almost seem unreasonable to forgive that many times. But this just goes to show how serious Jesus is about forgiveness. The truth is that we don't just forgive for ourselves. We forgive because we owe it to God to forgive. Think of everything that God has forgiven you for. Now, if God, who has never done anything wrong, is willing to forgive you, then our forgiveness of others is non-negotiable. Forgiveness of others is one of the best ways that we can be a witness of who Jesus is, his character to other people. And while forgiveness is something that ultimately does bring us peace, it brings us healing, it's not only for that reason. Every time you forgive someone else, you are a witness, you're a demonstration, and a representation of Jesus to the people around you. God bless you, and tomorrow we're going to wrap up this series, so I'll see you there.